Hey everybody! In this video we're going to be going over how to get a 5-star ranking on the Elderjel champion fight. This battle is not difficult. Beating the Elderjel is rather simple. However, achieving that 5-star ranking took me upwards of around 30 attempts using various party compositions, and this is the only one that I was able to assure getting the 5-star rank. So the primary factor here is being able to deal very high neutral damage. This can be achieved using spectral spells such as Spectral Flame or Spectral Cannon. I did not find any magic users that I was able to get sufficient enough damage using the Spectral Cannon spell to be able to finish off the Elderjel. So in terms of neutral damage, I instead switched my focus over to physical, which there were many more high physical damage units to take advantage of. In this case, our primary damage dealer is the Brutus. I'm not going to explain in this video how to get any of the monsters I use in this composition because I feel that the exploration is one of the best parts of this game and I don't want to spoil that for anyone. The only reason I'm even making this video is because I have personally had a very difficult time figuring this one out, and so I just want to save time for people who don't want to put in that amount of effort. Accompanying my Brutus, which is set up to be a crit build with as much mana generation as I could afford while still keeping his damage fairly high. On our Brutus, the most important things to go for are the power focus buffs and the might modification that makes all sources of might increase the damage penetration for everyone affected by might. So this will make our Ashura hit harder and their Brutus hit harder. I have the Ashura accompanying him and the Draconov accompanying him. The Ashura is our secondary source of damage as well as an extra source of damage buffs. So by specializing him in the full offense buff and using the Blessed Strike skill as his primary source of damage, the Ashura is capable of keeping the Brutus as high tier as possible. The Draconov is our support unit. The reason I'm using the Draconov is that it is a very tanky support. It has a massive amount of health, incredible stats all around. So being able to sustain its mana regeneration while being capable of buffing the party using the Forge Shield or healing a unit using the Helping Hand spell is huge, especially for this fight. And also another reason for the Draconov, since the Draconov is capable of adding an additional source of multi-might, which is how our Brutus will achieve its maximum damage. The fight itself is pretty straightforward. Just start off with our Draconov, spreading might buffs all around. Have our Ashura full offense, our Brutus. Her Brute is power focus. If the Elderjel causes too much damage during its rounds, then just have our Draconov helping hands whoever needs health the most. If you don't end up taking too much damage and can afford to get by without a heal, then I recommend doing the Forge buff instead. Then in the second round, after Draconov either heals or shields, have our Ashura use Blessed Strikes to add that extra glory buff to everybody, and have our Brutus Heavy Strike for massive damage, and just repeat in that fashion for 3 rounds. It's really that easy. But getting this combo was far less so. If, just like every encounter in the game, there is the possibility that the enemy, boss, what have you, will focus fire a single unit and just kill them outright. If this happens, just immediately forfeit and try again. This will happen. I have only been able to prevent that using the tankiest possible compositions, but it is impossible to achieve a 5-star rating using a team composition that is all tanks. You can get some using partial tanks, but if you're focused on not taking damage, then you will not be able to put out enough damage to be able to get that rating. In my next video, I'm going to be using a team that kinda seems like it's antithetical to what I just said. but I feel that my statement is valid even in that case, because the source of actual damage is a unit that, while very much set up to be tanky, is at the same time set up for damage output in equal measure. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope this helps you out. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye.